Hello, hey, it's April with Resell to Rome, and we are back for another List With Me video, live stream, chat, sort of hangout. I had such a great time hanging out and listing last time with you guys. I thought maybe we'd try it again. So, when you pop in, if you want to say hey, I'd love it. We could chat for a little bit. And I'm also going to list 10 items, and I will show you what those items are, as well as we have a great giveaway to announce. And we're very excited about that. So I'm going to give you some details shortly about our subscriber giveaway. So let's just dive right into it, I guess. I don't like to wait a long time for people to show up. If you're watching this in replay, you probably want to get right to it, right? So, all right. First, I have this hat that we're going to list. It's from the Rudy Project. Nick picked up this hat at an estate sale, I believe. I think we paid like $1 or $2 for it. Let's look that up. Rudy Project hat. Cool. So this one has like a red floral design. I have found another one that has a blue floral design for $12.50. There's the red one, $15.99. Another one for $15.99. $13.95. All right. Now let's see what's sold. One has sold for $12.99, $11.99. So one actually sold for $24.99, but that was free shipping. $15. Awesome. This one looks new. Still has the little stuff in it. So, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. So let's go back. Right now I'm just researching on eBay. Rudy Project baseball hat, #1, Kona, Hawaii Islands, trucker hat. We'll say new without tags. All right, so if anybody pops in here, we want to talk about, do you guys list at this hour, or do most people seem to list in the evenings? All right, we are going to list this hat at $15.97. That seemed to be a good price to list it at, right in conjunction with other pricing. Like it ranged from $13 to $24. So we want to be closer to the lower end so this thing will sell fast. If you have stopped by to list with me, go ahead and say hi. Let me know what you might be listing today. All right, our next item that I am going to list is this really cute handmade doll. I found this at a yard sale, and I actually paid a little more than I would for a doll. Paid $8 for it. But I did see where there's been a couple others that have sold for around $40 on eBay, and I just thought he was too unique and too cute not to pick up. He has 4 sides to his head, and his head kind of spins around, which is kind of strange, but yeah. but he's got 4 faces. So I just thought that was super cool, and he's really clean and he's well made. So I picked him up for $8 and we are going to list him. We're going to type in four-sided handmade doll, or it might say 4-face. I forget what I typed in when I researched him before I picked him up. Okay, here's one listed for $32. That one says it's vintage, but I don't know if this one is vintage. I don't know when it was made. Hello. Hey, everybody. We are just listing right now. I'd love to know what you guys are listing today. Let's see. 4-face. Let's just type in 4-face doll. Oh, okay. So this is the one I did see. It sold for $40. Yeah, so there's really only been like one listed, one sold. So we'll use this one. Once we list a few items, I want to talk about the giveaway that we're doing when we get to 500 subscribers. We're super close and really excited to get close to that mark. So we're going to do a little giveaway. And now eBay is being a little wonky. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to have to go into a different screen. 4-face doll. That's so cute. Here's another one. He doesn't have clothes on. He's listed for $39.50. I may just list him a little higher, like around the $39 dollar mark, because he is so unique. Like somebody might see him and just want him, and there's not really much like this. Oh no. On eBay. eBay is doing this really weird thing. When I click on a listing to like sell one like this, it goes to like a blank screen. Hey there. How are you this morning? Are you listing? All right, we're gonna keep trying. Oh, come on, eBay. I may just have to like start my own page from scratch since it doesn't want to let me click the sell now. Okay, I got it up. We had to go into, like I was trying to click a sold sell now listing, but had to go into like one that's just listed and not sold, and sell similar. Shipping and listing. Yes. We did some shipping yesterday and I have a little bit to do today. I'll probably hit that after I list. I've got 10 items to list. 4-faces cloth doll, handmade, unique, different emotion, mood therapy. That's cool. Let's see. He's got different emotions also. That's cool. I need to remember, I want to put his size also. So earlier when I was taking pictures of him, I also took a picture of his length so I could remember that. So he's 17 inches. Size 17 inches. I think this doll could be unisex. I keep calling him a he. That's because he's got like, I don't know, these little blue clothes on. But look at this. This is so cute. I should have probably taken a picture. I don't think I took a picture of that when I was listing. But I love his little hair. It's adorable. It's got blonde hair. So, what are you shipping today? Dog eye color. I think its eye color is blue. Got a lot to ship. Yeah, no, isn't he cute? Or that's why I couldn't pass it up. I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about. I picked him up at a yard sale this past weekend, and I usually don't. I paid $8, but I usually don't pay that much for like a doll at a yard sale. I tried to get her down to $6, but she was like, "Well, the outfit costs like $4 or whatever," and I'm like, "Well, I don't really care about the outfit." Um, I would have taken it naked if I almost said, "Hey, can we just leave the outfit with you and I'll take it naked?" But I figured I did see sold comps for around 40, and it's so unique. I figured I could ask a little more for it. Hi. Oh, video games and DVDs. Cool. Those should be easy to ship, right? First class. Right. So I'm just gonna list them for like $37.97, and we'll see what happens. Okay, he is done. I have a cell phone case to ship out today, which is really easy. I love shipping those because it's just like take the poly mailer, put it in there. You usually know that it weighs between 3 and 5 ounces, and ship it. It's light. All right, so the next thing I'm listing are these vintage sandals, and they're made by Levi. Nick picked these up at an estate sale that we went to this weekend, and these are tough because we've tried to do some research on them, and I cannot get this type of Levi sandal to show up. We did find some Tevas or Tiva, I'm not sure how you say it, but we did see some of those with the exact same pattern listed, but not this Levi brand. So I didn't even know Levi's made sandals. Levi's. But they were, we picked them up for $2.50. So we figured, I mean, you probably can't go wrong. We make some sort of profit. So strange. Let's see. I may just have to guess. Let me see if I can go to the Tiva ones and maybe use a price. So from that, yeah, well, these, they're a little different. I may just make up my own price. So there's a kind of similar pair of Tivas that sold for around $18. $19. I think I'm gonna list these like within the $20-ish price range, like $24.97. Levi's. All right. So, you guys, speaking of these shoes and the estate sale that we got them from, it was a really good estate sale this past weekend. Foam sandals, size 9. Strap. I'm going to say strappy sandals. Yeah. We went to 2 estate sales this past weekend, and we started with one that was in, like, I don't know, it's like a little fancier side of town. And we went on the second day to both of these. And the first one we went to, there wasn't a whole lot there. Like, obviously it had been picked over the first day, which was fine. Like, we totally knew that we wouldn't be getting like the absolute best stuff. But the prices were a little high. Now they did say they would make a deal on some things, and if we want to bundle stuff together, we could. So that's what we did. We just I went down to the basement first and was like, let me see what I can find down here. And really what we did was just, we found stuff we could bundle together. So we found ephemera, we found vintage toys, just boxes. Like, they had boxes full of vintage, like Burger King and McDonald's and Subway toys. But they had been asking $1 a toy. And see, I don't think I have any right here, but they were all like, like this size, and they were asking $1 a toy, and they had a whole box of them. So we just took actually they had 2 boxes, but we took the 2 boxes and we were like, let's just bundle all this together. We found some magazines, an old atlas, a Bible, and, we're like, just bundle it all together, see what they'll do. And I actually found an old fan. Nick might have showed it on his live the other day, but it's like not a Galaxy fan, but it's similar to one of those. And that one comped pretty good. And then Nick found like an Epson scanner, and this was all in a basement. And the basement was like this unfinished, nasty space. It totally smelled like a basement. But yeah, it was kind of cool. So it's like you can find stuff on the second day, and don't be afraid to like bundle stuff together and ask for a cheaper price, because that's what we did. The fan, they normally had like $20 on the fan, and then the scanner, they had like $12 on it, and like they wanted $1 a toy for those things. And we were able to bundle like everything together for $40 total. I forget what else we got at that sale. Oh, I got a decorative item too. I'll probably share at sell at the booth. But that was kind of cool. It's kind of like when you go in, you see all these high prices, and at first you're just like, am I going to find anything here? But then it's fun to like just kind of go through and see, okay, what are the things they may not like really understand the value of, or they may think is just junk. And if you just bundle it all together and put it in a box and just go that way with it, a lot of times they don't even really look to see what's in the box. This lady, she looked a little bit. She kind of looked and was like, oh, I've got this and this. And she threw out a number that was a little higher. I think I wanted to pay like around 30-ish. But I think she started at 50. And I was like, well, can we do 40? Or I forget if I did 35 or 40. And then she came down to 30. No, wait. She came down to 45. And I was going to use a card. But then they were like, oh, there's like a fee on the card. And I just gave you the 45 because we're going to do cash. And I'm like, well, I happen to have cash because we went yard sailing. So the other one lady that priced everything walked away. And the other one that was actually taking the money, she's like, oh, if you just want to pay me 40, she's like, you got cash, give me 40 and I will tell her. And I'm like, okay, this works. So give her $40 for the whole bundle of stuff. And none of that, I mean, I say none of it was exciting. I mean, it's not exciting stuff, but the fan will bring like $35 and the printer will bring, I think Nick comped it was like $100. So that's pretty cool. But the really cool stuff came at the second estate sale this weekend. Let's see, I've got to finish this listing and just keep talking, and I can't talk and type at the same time. All right, great condition. See photos. We'll talk about the really great estate sale in just a minute. Update. But it says 9. All right, we're going to list these sandals at, I mean, let's just do like $24.97. I think that's a reasonable price. All right, so we've got that one listed. So the second estate sale was the really exciting one because they had realistic prices on their stuff, and it was 50% off day on anything under $30. They do 50% off. If it's over $30, it's like 20 or 25%. So really, we just kind of go in and look for like all that stuff that's under $30 and get 50% off. And oh, why don't I show you this one? So I think, actually, Jen, I think you saw this the other night. We'll just go ahead and list this find. I was able to clean up the Igloo. No, does that have it? No, that doesn't have it. The little cool rest. So we found this one at that second estate sale. $5 marked on it, and it's half off, so it's $2.50. And you guys should have seen my face when I comped it. Like, it was hiding under a table, and in like the main room of the estate sale. It's like the second room you walk into, right beside the room where they were pricing everything out. And so I had been in that room. I'd probably been there for an hour. I just was at the point where I was looking under things. I'd already seen everything sitting out. And I'm like, well, let me just see what's under these tables and in these bins. And I looked under this table. There was something sitting on top of this item. And so I'm like, well, let me see what this is. And I saw it was a cooler. And I was like, great, a vintage cooler. Nick's always picking these vintage Igloo coolers and stuff up. And we sell some, but yeah, I almost was just like, I don't need another cooler because Nick likes to pick up the coolers. And we have some that have sold pretty well, but we also have some that just kind of sit in the store. But if we find them for $1, we kind of pick them up. So I just looked at it and I was like, well, it is different. And obviously it's vintage, and we really like the vintage sort of 80s, 90s sort of stuff. And I thought, well, let me just look this up. Maybe it sells for like $30. And I should have seen my face. It was like when I brought up the listings, and I'm like, what? Like, people are selling these for, and then I'm like, well, people can list them for whatever they want to list them at. And then I went to the solds. I'm like, let me check the solds. And it was like twice as many sold, and they were actually selling for $200 or more. So I just kind of played it cool, but I probably tightened the grip on that thing. It's like, I am not letting this go. Nobody else is going to get this. And then Nick just happened to show up. I think I'd walked around with it for like a few minutes, and Nick showed up into the same room, and I'm like, Nick, come here. It's just like, look at this. I was like, but first I was like, don't say anything, or don't, just keep a straight face. And he looked at it and he was just like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, yeah, I can't believe this. So, yeah, then we kind of like, how I can make piles at estate sales? Like, my hands were getting full, and some guy was actually even like, I think you need to start making a pile. So I asked the lady, near the checkout if I could make a pile, but part of me was like, I don't want to put this thing down. So Nick said, put a shirt over it, hide it. So we kind of hid it underneath our pile of stuff so nobody would see it. But yeah, I'm going to list that now. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be coming back in like a few days and doing a video on what sold. And it's this cooler, little cool rest, I think is what it's called. You just never know. I think your exact words were, don't freak out. They probably were. You just never know, like, what stuff is going to sell for. It's crazy. And that is one reason I really love reselling and doing this, because it's just, you have those moments where you find something that's unique like this anyway, and it's kind of cool. And then you realize it's kind of rare, or people really want it and they pay more for it. So it's just neat. You get that like adrenaline rush. That makes me nervous too. When they say you can leave your stuff someplace, yeah. Like you kind of have to, because you can't carry it all around, but at the same time, there's like some untrustworthy people out there. So I could totally see somebody trying to go in the pile and take something out of it. I mean, we haven't had anything like that happen to us in the last couple of years, but you never know. All right. So right now, the lowest listing on a cooler just like this, same color, is $205. There's 23 listed. This one's listed at $205 with $10 shipping. And then the next one in this color is $225 with $15 shipping, and it just goes up from there. So I'm going to check out the condition of these other ones and just compare their condition to mine to see if I need to list right around these prices or a little higher. Yes, the adrenaline rush. So this one listed at $225 actually looks a little more beat up than the one I have. Like the logo that says Little Cool Rest on it seems to be a little more damaged on the $225 listing. So I'm going to go and check out the next one up is $239. And this one actually looks like it's in really good condition. It may be in better condition than mine. It's really clean too. I cleaned ours up, but I couldn't get it but close. This one looks like it's never even been used. So I'm going to come in under. What I'll do is price it between the $225 and the $239. So let's say, let's see how heavy. I might do might do $229.97. $234. Well, that's only $5 lower than the other one. Somebody, we'll see. So let me get that number. $231. Maybe I'll do like $232.97. There's 59 sold, y'all. Like there's 26 listed and 59 sold. I am really interested in seeing like how well this sells. All right, so I am going to pick a listing. We'll list this one, and then I'm just going to talk about the giveaway that we're doing in a minute. Vintage Little Cool Rest Igloo. There we go. Please see photos. Good condition. Some there's where. Okay, so I said I would list this at $232.97, I think. That's funny. I may be able to, I don't know. We'll do $14.99 shipping. All right, it is listed. Okay, so Nick and I have decided we are going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. We are so close to getting to 500 subscribers, and we just wanted to thank everybody once we get to that. This will be our way to thank our subscribers for their commitment and loyalty to us. We really appreciate it. I am not going to say right now what we're giving away. It's a mystery. We do know what we're giving away, though, and it's something that's really cool. And if you are a reseller, you will really like it. But yeah, we will put out some more videos and talk about it a little more over the next few weeks until we get to 500, I suppose. So if you've already subscribed, that's awesome. Just be sure to keep an eye out for the video where we announce our 500. So like when we hit 500, that's when we will run a video and we will take all the comments from that video and we will randomly select somebody that has commented on that video to receive the prize. So just kind of keep an eye out on our videos coming up and on our subscriber count. And one way that you can help us is just by putting it out there. Details about our channel. Just suggest if anybody would like to watch us, you think that we're content that your friends would enjoy, share our videos with them. Okay, so the next item I am going to list is this timeout doll. And it's funny, I can't remember who it was. I want to say, I'm going to call out another reseller. Who was it? I can't remember, but somebody I watch all the time, they walked right by Timeout Doll in one of their recent picking videos. And I was just shouting at when I was watching it, like, pick up the Timeout Doll. So that's another thing it goes to show you, like, you never know. All resellers are looking for different things and sell different things. So you can still get great items. If I had been at that yard sale, wish I could remember who it was. I want to say maybe it was Philly Flipper. I don't know. I can't remember. But if I had been at that yard sale, that picker would have missed it and I would have picked it up. So you never know. So anyway, this may look like nothing, but these are timeout dolls. And most of the time they're like handmade, they're vintage. They like sit up against a wall in a corner and they're in timeout. I have been selling them. Hey, sale. Also, that's a small sale. It's a $10 sale. We sold a CD, but it hasn't been in our store for that long. It's been there since January, but good to see that sale. So back to timeout dolls. We have sold probably about 4 timeout dolls. I sold one within the last month, and they will sell for a lot of money. So I sold the most recent one, I think, for like $70-ish. I sold 2 others for like around $89 and one for like $90 something. I have to look this guy up. He is mostly like stuffing and foam, and he's a little more loose. If you can get the ones that are a little more stiff, they may have a little more value. But yeah, we're going to list this guy. He is a timeout doll. So we will search that. Doll. They all come in like different clothes. Yeah, I mean, they're unique too. I like these unique sort of items. I forget how tall he was. Let's see. I took a picture. No, I didn't. I didn't take a picture of that. I'm gonna have to measure him before long. These timeout dolls sometimes can be a little more difficult to price because they are so unique. Let's see. So you kind of have to go off similar sizing, similar outfits, what they're made of, and that sort of thing. Well, you know, I'm just looking at sold comps. There are patterns to make these dolls. It makes sense, but I never really thought about, the patterns seem to sell too. So if you ever find a pattern for a timeout doll, pick it up, especially if it's like 25 cents, because the patterns are selling for like $9, $8. Looks like one thing you do not want to do is put these on bid because they never go as high. All right, I'm going to use this guy. There's one listed for $42.99. Now, I may list this one just a little lower than some of the others I've listed because he is a little more loose and like he's not a rigid one. He's more cloth. But he is pretty clean. He's wearing Wrangler jeans. So let's see. Vintage Time Out doll. And then let's just kind of describe like what he's wearing, if it's a boy, if it's a girl. Vintage Time Out doll, boy, Wrangler jeans. He's got these cute little shoes on. They are Wildcats. They say Wildcats. I don't know. It's interesting. And I don't know. He's got this hood. That is so cute. All right. Wildcats. I cannot spell. Jeans. Cloth. Okay. Vintage Time Out doll. I am going to measure him real quick. So let's check this out. Okay. All right. That's what I was thinking he was. He's 30 inches. So he's actually a little bit taller than the one that I was going to base this price off. Vintage Time Out doll, boy, Wrangler jeans. Vintage. I guess he's like I don't know if he's a toy really, but see photos. Clean. He's in good condition. I'm going to put in the details that he's wearing Wrangler jeans. All right. So I actually think I'm going to list him for around $58.97. I can always come down if I need to. Awesome. All right, we have just a few more items to list. The next thing I'm going to list is this Brookstone massager. Nick picked this up at a yard sale we went to this past weekend. I think he paid $5 for it. This is one of those like really heavy duty massagers. So I'm going to look it up and we're going to see how much it goes for. Brookstone massager. This one is actually old. It's like a vintage one. It's from 1990. Well, I don't know. It says copyright. Well, it says copyright 1999. 235333. Nice. All right. Right off the bat, there's like one listed for $45. $29.99. All right, so I am going to list this one for like $29.97. Used. And it's fairly heavy, so let's see, we'll put $14.99 on it. All right. I think I have like 3 items left to list, so that's awesome. The next one I'm listing is this Liberty Soccer Beanie. This is actually new with tags. Nick found it at a yard sale this past weekend. A lot of the stuff that I'm listing we just picked up. And Liberty is a college that's local to us. A lot of times we can find good apparel, and it'll sell soccer beanie. Let's see. This one could be a little tougher since it is more specific to soccer, but we'll see what happens. It's normally a $28 beanie, so I think Nick paid $2 for it. All right. Liberty University beanie. Soccer beanie hat. That's interesting. Blue LU. New. We'll put that in there. All right. I love new with tags. It makes it so much easier to list. I'm going to list it. Let's see, since it is $28, I think I'll list it for like $18.97, and it's super light, so it will not cost a lot to ship. So we'll just put $4.99 shipping on it. All right. Okay. I also have this pair of Keens. Picked these up at a yard sale this weekend also. I think I paid like $3 for them, and they're in really good shape. Keens usually sell really well for us. Keens women's. So I always like to pick them up. $12.06. I think that's the number. It might not. Okay. Metatomical. So these, I'm going to use that word because it's on the shoe as like a type, I don't know, to describe it. There we go. I found them. So these blue ones, I just found a pair like them. $35. Looks like they sell for right around $30, $35. So we will go with that. Keen Metatomical Fitbit Women's Sport Sandal Blue. Their size 8.5, which just happens to be my size. So if for some reason they don't sell, I can wear them. Shoes. Condition. Pre-owned. Great condition. See photos. All right, you guys. Let's see. Blue. I will list them. I'm going to list them at $35.97, and we'll do about $10 shipping. One more to go. All right, so this we found at that second estate sale this weekend where we found a ton of cool stuff. This was $10 and marked down to $5 for 50% off. It's super heavy, and we maybe normally wouldn't have picked up something like this. It's called Quick and Bright. It's a cleaner. It's like a whole kit, but it is sealed. It's never been opened, so it's new. And it has its own box, so we could ship it pretty much in its own box and send it out. So we just decided that we would go ahead and pick this up. I have to remember, we did call Bit when we were at the sale. Quick and Bright Cleaner Kit. I think it's called a kit. And this kit, like, there's a whole lot of the cleaner, but there's very few kits actually listed. Here's one. I don't know if it's the exact same one. Listed at $58, but that is free shipping. And like I said, this is like pretty heavy. This is one that sold $50. $58. Let's see. There's like a model number. It's from 1998. The things you find. Nick found a Visions set, never opened. It's from the 80s. Oh, I might want to get this sticker. Actually, we only paid $2.50 for this because this sticker says $5. I just saw this. Sticker says $5. So we paid, nice, $2.50. I just gotta find the right, the actual listing for it, which is the tough thing. I'm just going to use one of these up here. There we go. That's not the one I wanted to use. So the one I just clicked on, I did not like the title of it. Like they just used some really short random title. All right. There we go. Found it. This one, I'm probably going to list this like around $39 and then add shipping on it because the ones I'm seeing are listed like around $58, but that's with free shipping, and I don't like to do free shipping. I just rather figure it in there. Quick and bright, biodegradable, concentrated cleaner kit. And it's as seen on TV, so I'll just put that in there. Somebody might be searching that. New. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oops. So we're going to list that at $39.97, and then I'm going to add on probably about $15 in shipping. All right. Okay, so that is the last listing. All I have left to do now is just to take the pictures that I took and put them into the listings. I always like to take pictures first and then type the listings in on the computer. And then once all the drafts are loaded onto the computer, I just hop back on the phone and update the listings. All right. So I am going to get ready to do that. What I'm going to do now is we'll just go ahead and end the stream for now. I do have my 5-year-old home. He is done with school, and so he's been really good while I've been on this, but I want to get back to him. So I will see all of you later. I appreciate everybody stopping by and checking out the live stream, and don't forget we are doing that 500 subscriber giveaway. So when we hit 500 subscribers, we are going to give something really cool away. Oh, actually, I hear him now. Hi, Ren.
Hi.
Do you want to jump on here and say bye real quick before I end the live stream?
Yes, I
all right.
had this.
Oh, wait a second. Hey, come here. Let's tell everybody bye. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's end it.
Ren.
That's you, Ren. Yep. Bye, y'all.
Wow, you got a laptop to make videos?